Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my journey of becoming the person that I want to be and a psychologist. This is day 51. Sorry, there was a wire on my chair. I don't want to ruin it, destroy it, and whatnot. Yeah. Day 51 went pretty well. I slept for 7.5 hours, which is honestly optimal. And I woke up, right, got my breakfast, ate, didn't look at my phone that much, started reading the Concise Laws of Human Nature after the introduction, because I read the introduction yesterday. And the first chapter is very not important, but interesting. I mean, of course, it is important if you want to focus on it. But the book basically talks about how you should feel and how you should think about other people, which honestly calms you down a lot. And I have a perfect example for that because, well, it just happened today. Grandpa and I got into an argument. Not an argument, but I just got extremely annoyed at something that he did. And it was something about lunch. He said that he's gonna make lunch, and usually when we don't have lunch at home, we get it from this family friend who has her own kind of like, not restaurant, but you can get cooked food, boiled food, and whatever, like normal food from her shop. I don't know what it's called exactly. I mean, it's not fast food. It's just normal food that you would eat at home, like soup, and some other things that are Serbian. Say I can't really say what they are called in English because I don't know. But usually when we don't have food, we order it from her, and we usually order it around 1 for us to pick it up at 3 p.m. because she usually doesn't have that much food left at 3 p.m. for us to order, so I order it earlier for it to be ready at 3, and then I would get it. But my grandpa said that my grandpa said that he's going to be making something in Serbian. I don't know how you would call it. I was like, okay, if you're down for it, I don't mind at all. Like, I could eat that. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna make it. At that time, it was like 11:30, maybe 12 in the morning, and he said, "Oh well, one of his friends, neighbors, who he said that he's gonna come over for a bit. They're gonna drink 1 or 2 shots of rakia. Rakia is an alcoholic drink in Serbia, which is extremely popular, and it is extremely strong, but also very healthy, surprisingly. Either way, I said it's fine. He can come whatever. He can stay for a bit. I don't need to eat at 3 p.m. I can eat at 4 or 5. It's fine." He's like, okay. An hour passes. It's like 1:15, 1:30 at this point. His neighbor didn't come, and his neighbor calls him. He's like, "Where the fuck are you? I told you to come up." So my grandpa did not understand he was supposed to go up. Fine, whatever. My grandpa goes like, okay, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna chill with him a bit. I'm like, okay, sure. It gets to 2:45, something like that, or 2:40. And he's like, oh, he calls me. He's like, Miloš, you can order food from the family friend. And I'm like, what the fuck? What? You just said you're going to be making lunch. I can't order food from her. And we're supposed to be saving money as well. I mean, what's going on? He's like, oh, well, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it, and whatever. That wasn't the issue. The issue was that he could have told me that before. But now, out of nowhere, where I was supposed to be eating at around that time, he tells me that he can't make the food. I know that he's old. I know that I'm supposed to cut him some slack, and I am. I got mad at that moment, and then I calmed down later. But I got mad because he could have told me that before, but he didn't. Of course. grandpas and old people are just like that. They're forgetful and they just don't remember shit. So I had to order food from some restaurant, and we spent a good amount of money on it. Whatever, I was a bit annoyed, and then some time passed, and whatever. And then after all of that, which I just told you about what happened, I started reading my book, and I started reading the first chapter. And the first chapter was very interesting, and it is basically just explaining to you how nothing is as simple as you think that it is, and that everybody has their own biases because they're trying to get a very very simplified reason as to why somebody's doing something. For example, and also they also are thinking about, they're trying to use their thought process by supporting their emotions, which is not a good thing, because if you have an intense emotion, let's say anger or frustration, which I just told you that I had today, my thought process would be, since I'm frustrated, I want to up my ego as any other person would. I would want to try my best to tell myself that I am right, that I have the right to be mad, that I have the right to be frustrated, and that what just happened isn't okay, and that is fine. But the thing is, you shouldn't be doing that, because at the end you're just going to be having specific thoughts which are not going to be true. Let's say, since I got frustrated, I would say, oh, my grandpa is not, it's not that he's forgetful, it's that he just doesn't care and he didn't want to tell me, for example. Or, oh, he doesn't care enough, so he just didn't just forgot to tell me. But the real thing is, the real answer most probably would be, my grandpa does love me, he just forgot to tell me that he can't make it. And that's the thing, that's the way that you should think about everything that is happening. When you're mad at a person or anything like that, I already talked about it before, it is so much more complex than you think that it is. And you can't really come to a conclusion that much when you're under the influence of a strong emotion that has come over you. Because you're just going to try your best to support your idea or your negative emotion towards somebody. And that's not good, because it's usually not true. But yeah, today was honestly a very good day. It was very sunny. I'm really enjoying the book. Honestly, it calms me down, and now that I'm older, I realize that this book is actually very meaningful to me, and that I have still yet to learn a lot of things that are regarding other people and myself personally, because this book is also based on how you should perceive yourself and how you should think about everything that is happening. And it's basically just explained how you should think and how you should try to find an answer to your emotions, and why you are reacting to some things the way that you are. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I feel like my English just fumbled a lot during this video, but I think it is understandable. But that is it for today. I'm waiting for my genuine uni classes to start, because this week was literally just getting to know the classes and what you're going to be doing, which you can literally just see online. I can look at it on my laptop right now and just search up everything that we're going to be doing. So yeah, I'm gonna be more prepared. Life is looking good, honestly. Can't complain. I'm enjoying life. And yeah, that is it. I have nothing else to say. Thank you for watching day 51. I will see you tomorrow in day 52. Hope you enjoy your evening or day. Spreading love and peace and joy to everybody who watches this video. Love you guys. Peace.